Have you ever used your mobile phone and hold a conversation when you're waiting in a queue at a supermarket or a shop? And would you terminate your call, for that very reason?
Nice one, Phyllis.
Very
Thank you.
good.
Deputy
This is what
Prime
about this
Minister.
amazing.
This is the Sainsbury's in Crayford, where
I tell you,
a woman...
I've met more of my friends talking about this than almost anything else. It's really got people talking. I mean, quite literally, of course.
Yes.
Excuse the pun. I mean, look, Phyllis. Firstly, I strongly suspect. Yes, I have spoken on the phone in the queue. I kind of like to think that I probably wouldn't do that if I was right at the top, the sort of front of the checking queue. But I tell you one thing that I do think this has sort of brought to the surface is, I mean, I have sat in innumerable meetings where people don't look each other in the eye. They don't appear to be paying attention. They sort of half dip in and dip out of conversations. They spend the whole time with their nose glued to their handheld appliance. It drives me round the bend. I have a sort of old-fashioned view. Having said that, I'm sure I, from time to time, pick up my BlackBerry. But I just think, you have this real tendency where people are supposed to talk to each other. They don't actually talk to each other. They sort of talk, they mumble at each other whilst actually communicating with their own handheld appliances.
Are they banned at the Clegg dinner table?
It's a marvel. I think telepathy has gone so far, but at the same time, it's also a curse.
Yes.
Because people are not...
No, sure. No, absolutely. And it's not actually formally banned, but no, we don't ever use... we have quite a... Miriam and I have quite a sort of... I wouldn't say it's rigid. It sounds far too Victorian. But we kind of really value sitting with all of us, and our three boys together.
You wait till those boys get older. You wait when they're my boys' age. You watch it then. Try.
The oldest is already constantly saying, "Oh, don't want to be here." But no, I actually, I mean, I really do think, the old saying, families that eat together stay together. I think it's incredibly important. Just spend time. Don't have your iPads and your mobile phones with you, and we don't do that. And
was the girl right? The checkout girl, when she refused to serve the woman because she just had engaged in no conversation whatsoever. The Sainsbury's store have given her some vouchers and says it's not policy. I have to tell you, if you want to know what the listeners say, they actually fined for the checkout girl. My listeners
I wasn't there, but of course, we've been...
Heck of a story if you were.
Yeah. Or indeed. If the customer was just kind of not responding
Absolutely.
to what... Is that what was happening?
Yeah, no physical engagement whatsoever.
Well, then, of course, the checkout... it was a checkout woman,
wasn't it? Checkout woman.
Couldn't do her job. And I think she's perfectly then entitled to say, well, hang on a minute, do you want to be served or not? I'm like most people, I have a slight sort of sneaking sympathy for her. But, of course, equally, I totally understand why Sainsbury's, they've always got they're there on the side of their customers. But,
Phyllis, thanks again for your thanks.